Okay, we've all been there, at least I know I have. Your hard drive crashes, and the last time you backed it up was never. And we all seem to be moving around a lot of files lately between our laptops, our desktops, and our thumb drives. How do you keep all those versions straight? Well, Bill Carey is going to tell us. His company, Cyber Systems, has just released the latest version of its GoodSync software, and Bill is here to show us how it works. Welcome, Bill.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so let's start with the basics. Who is this program designed for, and what does it do?
Well, it's really designed for everybody. If you think about it, more people are using their computers for more things. So, for example, they're saving their pictures, they're saving their music, and think about how devastated you would be if you lost all your pictures you've been taking for the last couple of years.
It's happened to me.
Yeah, and so GoodSync is really designed to back up your photos so you'll never lose them again. And we have a variety of automatic settings and all kinds of stuff for the first-time user.
Okay. I know there's probably no hard numbers on this, but what's your gut tell you about how often people back up their systems?
Well, our gut tells us nobody's doing it. It's either too hard or too complicated, and no one's doing it. So we made it really easy for the first-time user.
Okay. All right, so tell me, he asks of the VP of Sales and Marketing, there are a lot of backup programs out there, and this doesn't do just backup, it does synchronization, which we'll talk about in a second. But in terms of backing up, what makes this different from anything else that's out there?
Well, there's two things you could do. You could do backup, which is simply moving it from one direction to the other direction, or you can do synchronization, which will actually compare files in two locations. This program will do both. You can do backup, which is a simpler thing, but if you wanted to work on files in two different locations, this program's smart enough to know which ones you've changed latest and make them all equal.
Okay. And in terms of backing up, one other thing that's different about this is a remote capability. Tell us about that.
Right, we just added the ability to synchronize over an FTP connection, and FTP is just a fancy way of saying transferring data over the internet to a remote server. So not only can you back up a file from your hard drive to an external drive, you can take it now over the internet to an external location. In case of a complete disaster, you'll have it, offline someplace.
Okay, great. All right, tell us about this syncing program. You've got it installed here. You're going to show us how it works?
I do. I set up a real simple test. I set up 10 files in one directory, and I have 10 files in another directory. And right before we started, I changed every odd number file so we can see it. And really, if you look at the program, I tell you, we made it easy. There's really two options. There's analyze and there's synchronize. And so if I press analyze, it's going to analyze my C drive and compare it to my E drive, which is the file I'm doing. And you'll notice that the odd files came up as being changed.
On the left side?
On the left side.
Okay.
So my left side is looking at my C drive on the computer, and the right side is looking at my E drive, which is just a little flash drive I have for the demo. And you'll see that file 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 have changed. And then really all I have to do is it's as easy as hitting the sync button. So I hit the sync button, and you'll see all the equal signs now, which means the files have been moved from my C to my E, and they all equal each other, and so now we're all set.
Okay.
And if I went back in, I changed one of these files, and I pressed Analyze again, it would just show the file that I changed, and then I pressed Sync. It would kind of repeat the process.
Okay, and you can set this up to be automatic, or is it something you have to do?
Right, well, that's the beauty of it. When we were looking at the market and why people aren't backing up, either the program was too complicated or they weren't remembering to do it. And so we focused on those two things, and so it's easy. But we also have a variety of automatic settings. And you can do it to sync automatically when GoodSync starts up, when you insert a drive. You can do it periodically, so I can set it to do it every 2 hours or every hour or every 5 minutes if I wanted to do that.
Okay. And how much does this program cost?
It's a free trial. We want everyone to try it, get used to it, use it for free. So it's a free 30-day trial. After 30 days, you can keep using it for free if you sync up to 100 files. So if you're just using it as a casual user, you can keep using it for free. After that, it's a one-time charge of $19.95.
Okay, so what does the Pro version get you then?
The Pro version basically unlocks everything. You can sync an unlimited number of files. We've actually tested it to be able to sync up to 1 million files at once. And so with the Pro version, it's a one-time charge, and you can use it in sync. You can set up an unlimited number of jobs. So if you wanted to sync to your flash drive, and then you wanted to sync files to your work files, so you can sync it to a number of different computers.
Okay, quickly tell us where we can download the free version.
The free version is available at GoodSync.com, GOODSYNC.com, and it's easy to download. The free download's right in front of you.
Okay, well, may none of us lose our dissertations or ballet recital photos ever
exactly
again.
Right, you'll be in trouble.
All right, Bill Carey with Cyber Systems, makers of GoodSync. Many thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you for joining us. I'm Clayton Sandell in Washington, and now you are ahead of the curve.